What's up, MetaHumans? I'm Laura Wynton. That's Peter Speroni. Together we make up the Web3 attorneys, and today I'm going to shoot a bunch of NFT metaverse TikToks at Peter just to get blind reactions. Most of the time they're funny. A lot of times sometimes they're wrong, and we get to just like say what's wrong with it. Sometimes they're just like
sometimes they're just sad. Like the woman with the Oculus while driving.
That
was just sad.
That was hilarious. All right, here's the first one, Peter.
All right.
I love how he slowly comes up.
Wait, guys stay in the office until 11 p.m. on a Friday night, climbing the corporate ladder just to get beat by an ugly guy with a boat. It's true.
Yeah, and then I love how he's like, he embraced that he's been getting made fun of by this for 3 years, and it's like, F it, I'm gonna NFT it. Why not?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, this is. I love that. I love that. Actually, there's some ideas that I have in this sort of gag type comedy, like the shtick type comedy for NFTs, where they're embarrassing pictures. They're things that people made fun of you over. NFT them, see if you can sell them, and I think that's awesome that kind of stuff is happening, and good for him.
Whoa, what's up? So look, I'm inside the Facebook metaverse. This is inside my home, inside of my Oculus Quest 2. This is called Oculus Airlink. Now, this is a space where if you got friends, they could come chill with you. You could decorate it.
Ooh, that view is so
look at the house, look at the view.
Yeah, I know. This is what I
play around, pick things up. You feel me? Play around, pick things up. It's pretty cool. Do a lot of shit. See what else we got. See if you look at the view. This is my crib. So like I said, people come in here.
This is cool. I like this.
It's amazing. And we're gonna also, to our metahumans, as we call you, we're gonna do some casts from our Oculus, so that you can see what we're looking at in our rooms and stuff. We're in the process of putting together our law office, which will be able to come in. You can hang out with us. You can talk with us. We'll do a few episodes for the Web3 attorneys in the metaverse with our avatars, which are being custom built right now by Ernest Spicer and Ignis Studios. And we'll be able to take some, have some events in there, some fun events. This room this guy has is really cool. And the four, I think there's 6 rooms that you get with the Oculus Quest 2 that are just standard loaded on there. Yeah. And anyone who hasn't had an experience with the Oculus or try it for the first time, just sitting in those rooms alone it's mind-blowing. It's really cool for the first time. I mean, you feel like you're there. So this looks like a really cool room. They've got a lot of apps that you download within the Oculus. There's one called Immersion, which I was looking at. I was able to cast my entire desktop onto these massive screens overlooking this waterfall. And it's like, I'm just there at work, and I have a virtual keyboard that pops up in the metaverse that I can type on. There's whiteboards that I can draw my notes out on. I can bring up my documents, edit. It's crazy cool. And it's like, I'm just sitting in my living room. And then, of course, when you take the Oculus off, you immediately think, I live in a dump. Because you're not on some amazing magical mountain. But yes, the more people adopt this and see what it's about and see the potential, I think we're just going to continue to see an explosion of interest in this industry.
Remember when I was talking about dust showing up in my PooCoin, my MetaMask wallet on PooCoin, and I had like 800,000 shares of a shit coin, and it was worth like $64,000 that I hadn't bought. And the moral of that story is you don't touch that. It's a ploy to clean out your wallet. Well, the same thing happens with NFTs. Let me show you. I posted a lot of NFT content over the weekend, and then look what showed up. Smoking chimps, 3 of them. Without clicking on that, I went and opened a new browser just to see what was going on. Here's the problem. There's 11 items, 4 owners, and that's the floor price. 0 have been traded. I think this is one of the guys I got. If this is a legitimate project, the guy didn't heads up me and say, hey, I want to give you an NFT. I'm trying to launch a new project. None of that. It just shows up in my wallet, which basically means if I interact with it, if I try to sell it, he also can clean out my MetaMask wallet. So if you ever get a free NFT, just leave it hidden. Don't touch it.
This is so interesting.
First off, love her. That she's just all with her MetaMask and her NFTs. Love that.
Her TikTok. I wish we could get Crypto Granny on. Crypto Granny. Wait, hold on.
Let's get her.
Hold on. I need to speak directly to Crypto Granny. Crypto Granny, we really love your content. If you would like to come on and talk with the Web3 attorneys, we would love to have you. Anytime.
Absolutely love to have you. Yes. So this happens, and this happens all the time. And yeah, people can there are those hacker people that drop, they do the NFT drops right into your wallet. And so you see things that appear, and, the average person clicks on that and says, oh, I got an NFT drop. What does that exactly give them access to? And if you look on your MetaMask, when you link your MetaMask to certain types of websites that maybe you bought an NFT off of, unlink those, because a lot of those links that you allow permission to connect the mask for that transaction have something in there that they're permanently connected to your wallet.
Right.
And you don't need to be permanently connected to my wallet. You can, I can purchase my NFT and then I can be on my way. That shouldn't give you access to it whenever you want.
Right.
So there's a way you can see how things are all connected. The company, the websites that you connect to and stuff with your MetaMask, and just watch out for that. If you're seeing stuff drop in there that aren't yours and you had nothing to do with it, proceed with caution.
Let a sleeping dog lie.
Using the HoloLens to as my class laptop.
Objects is they really are internally still character arrays. That's how they still
follow for more.
But the string
Using
This was kind of like what you were just talking about.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's funny. Like, remember in law school, some professors banned laptops when others didn't.
Yes.
And in law school they say, because you have to memorize so many rules just for the bar exam. So there's that old rule that's so true, that the way our brains work, writing it down, the actual activity of writing it down on a piece of paper strengthens our memory to that particular subject that we're writing down far greater than when we type it on something and use some sort of technology. And we had, you'd have professors that would allow laptops, ones that didn't. But in any undergrad, any school, high school even, they already deal with yelling at kids all the time for being on their cell phones. And now they're going to be yelling at kids for being in the metaverse wallet class.
Well, what's hilarious is like your cell phone or your laptop. Did you ever have the professor that would circle? If they allowed laptops, they would kind of circle and then they would get behind everybody. Yeah. And they could see what people were looking at. So if you were like shopping on Amazon during class, if you're in the metaverse and you have they can't see what you're seeing.
I know, and one of the things too is with a new tech, you're also going to have those ancillary tech companies that help make the new tech better. And I think one of the things that they'll do, or maybe they have now, I'm not sure, where in order for that to work, you'd have to give access to your professor to your screen so that they can see that you're actually working on what they're telling you to work on. So, that'll come from some ancillary tech company that designs that for applicability to your virtual headset.
Or I bet some teachers will just say, hey, next class, everybody bring your headsets. We're going to do class in the metaverse. Or this could be the new way to do field trips, to say, hey, we've been talking, like if you're in a biology class or something like that, let's take a field trip to the plains of Africa to see, specific environments or whatever they're talking. Like, it's a new way to do field trips.
Yeah. My mom was a social studies teacher. I had her in second grade.
Oh my
Best
God.
teacher I've ever had. And wrote my name on the board the first day of school because I stood up to look at another student's show and tell yellow motorcycle, and standing up apparently really made my mom upset. So she wrote my name on the board, and I remember being like, what is this? What's going on? I should be the teacher's pet here. I was not with my mom, which I respect her for now.
It should have just been automatic. Teacher's
Yeah.
pet, day one.
Yeah, day one. I brought in apple and everything.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, this is gonna it's gonna get out of control before it gets better. I mean, already with tech and smartphones and stuff, kids are so distracted as it is. So wait till. But I was gonna say about my mom with the social studies. You know, she always had a project every fall that she was teaching, like, you know, the feudal system, the kings, queens, you know, and throughout the dark ages and things like that. But you had to build a castle with like either popsicle sticks or, I mean, and but they were massive castles. It was such a cool project. And so when I put the Oculus on my mom for the first time, I mean, her mind was blown. I have the funniest video of her. But she immediately said, "Oh my God, I could take my kids to ancient Rome." I said, yes, you could. Yes. You could actually watch a gladiator fight in the metaverse where they're actually experiencing what it actually looked like back then, if that metaverse is created. And she's like, that's just the capabilities and potential of this technology is just, you know, far superior to anything that we have.
What did Peter Parker's Uncle Ben say? With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
Give me all the teachers are gonna make it a good thing to have in the class.
Yeah, exactly.
But all right, that's it for today. If you guys see some more TikToks you want us to look at, react to, just send them our way. Our TikTok handle's at the bottom. Just go follow us and just message us a bunch of stuff you want us to react to. For now, I'm Lawyer Wynton. That's Peter Speroni. You guys are metahumans, and we think you're cool. So come back.
We do.
Keep hanging out with us.